Alright. It's finally time for me to do this. What's up, guys? We're 3, 2, 1 here, welcoming you to something new. I would say this would be kind of counted as my project for 2018, probably on to 2019, depending on how long this really takes me, because I want to go through my childhood with lots of SpongeBob. So if you guys don't know the rumors, there's been lots of stuff saying that SpongeBob has been canceled, SpongeBob is ending soon, or ending something like that. I don't know if they actually are true. If they're not, then I kind of knew it. But yet again, I don't think SpongeBob is ending anytime soon, because why would Nickelodeon end the star of their channel? But I have a list. I'm doing about like all SpongeBob games that's ever been made through like the beginning all the way to, I think this list goes all the way to 2016, which was 2 years ago. And I have a list. We have 2 pages full of games. Don't pay attention to that other page. That's from my music channel. But yeah, I have 2 pages filled with SpongeBob games. There's 45 games I really want to go over. It's like every game except for the plug-in plays, where you can just plug into your TV and just play on the little joystick and stuff like that. I'm starting off with the first 4 games that's either SpongeBob related or has featured SpongeBob in it. And so what I'm planning to do is that I'm going to talk about the game, something like that, and I'm going to like watch a video and get my general opinion about the game, something like that. So the first one is actually something I played as a child, which is called Nicktoons Racing. This is the first game that had SpongeBob in it, and basically it's like one of those arcade games out there. My first time playing this game was at like Chuck E. Cheese, and especially what you expect in the title. It's a racing game and stuff like that. You play against all other Nickelodeon characters out there, and you can choose between SpongeBob or other Nick shows. That game actually came out in 1999, which was the first time SpongeBob has ever been made, I think. I think the first SpongeBob TV show was actually made in 1999 as well. Second game on my list, SpongeBob SquarePants, Legend of the Last Spatula. This is a Game Boy game, actually, and it first came out March 15th, 2001. So, basically a year before I was born. I just realized this video is going to probably be long because I'm going to be watching throughout like most of the game. So basically, I'm here just to watch the game and get a general gist of what it's about. So SpongeBob SquarePants, The Legend of the Lost Spatula. I decided to watch a review of this, so I'll be back.
To be honest, SpongeBob was one of the last great shows on the network, and like all great cartoons, it had to have a horrible platforming game to go along with it. This is SpongeBob SquarePants, Legend of the Lost Spatula for the Game Boy Color. The story in Legend of the Lost Spatula is best described as predictable. SpongeBob finds some weird statue, then Mr. Krabs tells him about all of the money he'll make, or how SpongeBob will be a master fry cook, and then it just sends SpongeBob off on his adventure. Here, write a story for a funny TV show that can't be funny because it all gets lost in the translation to text. Fantastic. I bet that really helped move this guy's career forward. Instead of giving you complete movement of SpongeBob, the game seems to make you decide where you want to jump before you ever leave the ground, so directing yourself in midair is pretty much impossible. The game also suffers from a very high difficulty level. You can tell that the game shouldn't be hard. In fact, if the hazards in this game were in, say, Super Mario Bros., it would be really easy. But enemies have hit detection that is so bad that it makes you want to throw your controller at the wall. For example, if I'm even relatively close to a flying shell, it hits me. But if I stand on a platform that lowers down into an enemy's head, yes, into an enemy's head, it doesn't hurt. I don't know why this is. It's like they didn't even test it before they put it on the store shelves. Visually, SpongeBob SquarePants, Legend of the Lost Spatula is actually not terrible. It does look like the TV show, and character sprites are all crisp and clean. In addition, if you don't move SpongeBob for a few seconds, he starts to dance, and there's a bunch of different dances he can do. Watching the dances is actually more fun than playing the game.
Alright, next game on the list, dealing out a 7.1 out of 10, SpongeBob SquarePants Operation Krabby Patty. So I've seen some gameplay of this before I launched this video, which I'm gonna start doing now, so I can actually get a good gist of the game. But from what I'm guessing is that you run around as like you select. I think you can pick your own character, because I've seen people actually run around with actual bots. Invasion of the Patty Snatchers. Collect the Krabby Patty items. Oh no, you play as the robot crabs that Plankton makes, and you collect components to make Krabby Patties. So you pick up certain power-ups that help you advance in creating Krabby Patties, and that's basically all. That's it. I was going to watch a review, but Boulder School 101. Oh, that's new. I'm guessing that's basically just it. So this might just be a short video then. Alright, last but not least, we got SpongeBob SquarePants Super Sponge. This game gets rated as 4.4 out of 5, which is another high-rated SpongeBob game. And here's the thing. This game was developed by Climax Group and published by THQ. Ooh. Okay, let me stop. November 5th, 2001. I forgot what the other one was, like September 2001. But SpongeBob SquarePants Super Sponge. This game was made for PlayStation and Game Boy Advance. Let's get into this. Yep, it's the same guy I'm reacting to.
Hey, moron, why don't you take your net and go waste somebody else's time?
So this game is that close to being the best SpongeBob game ever. And I know, I'm supposed
Really?
to say that's Battle for Bikini Bottom. Well, it is. But this one could have been even better. Seriously, it's that close. I mean, it looks awesome. It's full of character. It's like this combination of 2D gameplay with kind of pseudo 3D graphics. I mean, it's that close. Then you pick up your controller and you feel like, ugh, you're that close to strangling yourself with it. Patrick's pretty bummed about it too.
That is my birthday. Has everybody forgotten?
The idea is SpongeBob wants to get autographs for Patrick, but Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy won't do it unless SpongeBob does some crap first. Specifically, gets some crap first. It's basically Fetch Quest SquarePants. SpongeBob Fetch Pants. And not like, oh, those pants are so fetch. No, because fetch isn't going to happen. What does happen is you get very excited about this, and why wouldn't you? I mean, look at it, it's a 2D... So the presentation's awesome. It looks good, sounds great, has lots of voices from the show. Holy crap, you think this is gonna be not only sponge-worthy, but super sponge-worthy. Then you try to play it. It just copies Sonic. It does the Sonic thing, where you lose all your items if you get hit, and then if you get hit with no items, you just die. Yeah, that sounds great. Problem is, you're gonna lose items everywhere because of the controls. Why make life crappy, SpongeBob? SpongeBob!
SpongeBob!
Don't worry, Patrick. I know how you feel.
Nobody loves me anymore.
Okay. Well, next time I do this is going to be different. So, I covered all the SpongeBob games that I could not play on my own time because it was because I had to find like a Game Boy emulator, then I had to go find the Game Boy games and stuff like that, and then I had to play them, and then I had to like the Nicktoons racing thing. Like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to go into like a Chuck E. Cheese and then go force a kid off the racing set and then play the game on there? I don't even think they still have this game in Chuck E. Cheese. So even if I did want to go there and play that Nicktoons racing game, I don't think I would be able to do anyways. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this. The next game I'm going to go over is going to be an LP I'm planning on doing, which is SpongeBob SquarePants Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. I'll see you guys then. Peace out, my gamers!